Amen. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
So guys, like, subscribe, and share.
Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwere n'ogara aga. Mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa. Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ. Ka Chineke dị ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Site na nkwado ndị Love Bite Foods and Beverages Limited Nnobi, ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwosu Mmaduka Close, Umuru Nnobi, 081 49 82 82 54.
Listen to news updates on Ebon at 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebon at FM brings the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Tuesday, the 27th day of June 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifan Jukwekeze is my name. The headlines: Soludo awards scholarship to best UTME. Tribunal Ebonyi government speaks on plans to pay 1 billion naira to influence judiciary. Labour Party rejects Guba candidate sack by Imo Court. Eder Kabir, federal government declares Wednesday, Thursday as public holidays. Xenophobic attack on Ndibo may mark the integration of Nigeria. We didn't want to overthrow government, says Wagner leader Pringozin. Now, details. Soludo awards scholarship to best UTME candidates. Anambra Governor Chukwuma Soludo has awarded a scholarship to Miss Nkeshinyere Ume of Anambra State, who came top in the 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME). Soludo announced the award through Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chuma Ude, expressing excitement that efforts of his administration at repositioning the education sector was yielding the desired dividend. Ume, who scored a cumulative mark of 360 in the 2023 UTME, was offered a scholarship to study any course of her choice at the Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University. Tribunal Ebonyi government speaks on plans to pay 1 billion naira to influence judiciary. The Ebonyi state government has debunked claims that it has set aside 1 billion naira to pay its way through the cases before the electoral tribunal in favor of candidates of the All Progressive Congress APC in the state. The Ebonyi state government said claims that he paid 1 billion naira to influence the judgment of the judiciary in his favor is baseless, unfounded, and unfortunate. Speaking to pressmen in Abakaliki, the Commissioner for Information and State Orientation, Jude Okpo, remarked that the Ebonyi state governor, Mr. United Arab Emirates, it is unfortunate that politicians who were rejected by the Ebonyi people during the last general elections could hire a man who was not in Ebonyi state during the elections to make liberious statements against the judges of the tribunal and the entire Nigerian judiciary just to score cheap political points. The government of Ebonyi state respects the judiciary and its lordships. Our uncheckable confidence in the Nigerian judiciary system is not in doubt, he stated. Labour Party rejects Guba candidate sack by Imo Court. The national leadership of the Labour Party has rejected a court judgment purportedly sacking its Imo State governorship candidate, Senator Atan Ashono. The Julius Abure-led party noted that the judgment in question was fraudulently procured by former members of the party masquerading as leaders. This was contained in a statement signed by the acting National Publicity Secretary, Obiora Ifo, in Abuja on Monday. Ifo said the leadership of the party read with utter dismay the judgment entered against our candidate, confirmed that the judgment was fraudulently procured by our former but now suspended members led by Lamidi Apapa, and we have directed our legal team to appeal the judgment with immediate effect. This is not the first time we will be seeing such a backdoor. Group is known for propagating falsehood, misinformation, and a series of blackmail, and this is yet another of their mischief. Not too long ago, we had intimated Nigerians, particularly teaming party members, of the activities of the Apapa-led renegades, how they have been moving around Nigeria shopping for a willing court that will do their biddings. The judgment in Bayelsa is akin to what transpired in Kano State recently, where they procured a judgment against our party and against our Abia State then governor-elect. They have not relented on their evil mission. Hence, this judgment is biased in Bayelsa State, even against the territorial jurisdiction as required by the law of the land. The fraudulent procured judgment is against the doctrine of fair hearing as provided by the 1999 Constitution, as the party candidate was not a subject to the suit, and therefore that the Apapa cronies came together, dividing themselves, some posed as defendants and the others as petitioners. Adel Kabir, federal government declares Wednesday, Thursday as public holidays. The federal government has declared Wednesday, June 28 and Thursday, June 29, 2023 as public holidays in commemoration of the Sears Adel Kabir celebration. This was contained in a statement by a permanent secretary in the Ministry of Interior, Oluwatoyin Akinlade, on Monday. The federal government has declared Wednesday, June 28 and Thursday, June 29, 2023 public holidays in commemoration of this year's Adel Kabir celebration, and heartily felicitates with Muslim Ummah at home and in diaspora, Akinlade said. Akinlade urged Muslims and all Nigerians to make sacrifices for the growth and development of their communities and their great country, Nigeria. The permanent secretary also expressed hope that the prayers and sacrifices of the season will bring about peace, unity, and progress in Nigeria. Xenophobic attack on Ndibo may mark disintegration of Nigeria. Ume, a member representing Anambra Central Senatorial District in the upper chamber of the National Assembly, Senator Victor Ume, has warned that any attempt to continue to subject Ndibo to xenophobic attack in any part of Nigeria may spell doom to the peace and unity of one Nigeria. The two-time ranking lawmaker said the practice of xenophobic attacks on Ndibo anywhere in Nigeria would be resisted at all costs, advising the elder statesman and the federal government to do the needful before it degenerates into a state of catastrophe. The lawmaker posted that neither the Igbos, Hausas, or Yoruba nation should be allowed in any interest or personal sentiment to launch any attack on any tribe who live in every corner of Nigeria doing their legitimate business, and as well contribute their quota to promote the well-being of all those places they live peacefully. He said Ndibo, as the indigenous people of migrate to Nigeria, nor come from a new place outside Nigeria to become Nigerians, rather aborigines of Nigeria who have the right to reside in any part of the country to do their business. Lagos State was one of those places in Nigeria that Igbos live and do their lawful business. It is also not disputable that without Igbos in Lagos State, their economy will collapse completely and become nothing, because according to him, the Igbos built houses in Lagos State and as well make it strong and live there happily, he stated. Now we move over to the foreign scene. We didn't want to overthrow government, says Wagner leader Prigozhin. The leader of the Russian Wagner group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, said that there was a decision to dissolve the group on July 1st, according to media reports. Prigozhin said on Monday that his rebellion was aimed at saving his group, overthrowing the Russian regime. We went to protest, not to overthrow the power in the country, Prigozhin said in an 11-minute audio message in which he did not reveal his whereabouts, and the first since he called for a rebellion last weekend. Members of the Wagner group began withdrawing from Postcode after an agreement with the Kremlin, which stipulated stopping their advance towards Moscow and the departure of their leader, Prigozhin, to Belarus. After About 24 hours of global anticipation regarding the explosion was diffused when the Kremlin and the Prigozhin reached an agreement whereby the latter would stop his rebellion and leave for Belarus. Following the mediation of its President Alexander Lukashenko, despite the agreement, security measures remain tight in Moscow, while other Russia regions lifted restrictions on movement. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Soludo awards scholarship to best UTME candidates. Tribunal, Ebonyi government speaks on plans to pay 1 billion naira to influence judiciary. Labour Party rejects Guba candidate sacked by Imo Court. Edeka bail. Federal government declares Thursday as public holidays. Xenophobic attack on Ndibo may mark disintegration of Nigeria. We didn't want to overthrow government, says Wagner leader Prigozhin. You just listened to news updates on Ebonade 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifan Shuku Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebona 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
you can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
To be or not to be? Do you have acting skills? Do you have what it takes to be on the spotlight in acting? Here is very cool on Ebona 103.5 FM. For more information on how to register and feature, visit Ebona 103.5 FM inside the opposite Communicate Boys, or you call 080-391-67049. Registration ends on Friday, 7th of July 2023. Don't miss out.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we take you on this smooth ride.
Let's go!
Hey guys,
Morning
thank you, like,
on
subscribe, and share, right?
103.5 Ebona FM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio from 7 a.m.